And hi again, everybody. Hope you're having a great night. Welcome to the Infinity Nets pregame show on Yes. Bob Lorenz with you as the Nets get ready for their first look at the post-Allen Iverson Philadelphia 76ers at the Wachovia Center. Now, both AI and Chris Webber were in the starting lineup for Philly when the Nets beat them 112-107 back in early December.
18 seconds left. 1-point game. Bibby the jumper. Miller the rebound. It doesn't go. Knocked outside. Bibby again. Got it.
And here's Ellis for the win. Jay Ellis at the buzzer. Down to three. Here's Mobley. This for the win. 6/10 of a second remaining. 5.9 remaining. Carter, played by Hawthorne. Here's Carter for downtown for the win. Yes! It's all over. Vince Carter at the buzzer from downtown.
Lou, 2 seconds. Lou at the horn. He's got it. Hawks win. Tyronn Lue nails it at the buzzer.
Well, they will be the first to admit that they have not been consistent, but you have to say this about the Nets lately. Their games have not been short on drama.
Maybe it's one of those seasons. One thunderbolt after another. So close to winning the close ones, yet so far away. Yesterday was the latest buzzkill for the Nets. Who knew it would be Tyronn Lue? But it shouldn't come down to a last-second shot. Where's the urgency, the desire, the effort? This team has bounced back before. They're challenged to do it once again. Next on Yes. Nets video coordinator Pete Williams getting some work in, and head coach Lawrence Frank, he'll take the controls. Lawrence is comfortable in that spot. As the Nets prepare to take on the Philadelphia 76ers, what would a trip to Philly be without Rocky Balboa, the statue? There's no Clubber Lang, Apollo Creed, Drago, Tommy Gunn. Nets and Sixers tonight at Wachovia Center. We welcome you to Philadelphia. Iguodala get at 27 points in the loss. Finding Wright in the corner. You know, the Detroit Pistons, so Hunter has benefited from that.
You know, Bert, I'm a big Allen Iverson fan as Jason Kidd knocks down the three-pointer once again off the swing pass from Vince Carter.
Into the hands of Carter, 5 on the clock. That's a 2-pointer. Book it.
Just patient on the offensive end, and Vince Carter taking a high percentage shot off the pick and roll situation. The defense steps back and he steps into a rhythm jump shot, but that's what you have to do. Take what the defense gives you and look to be aggressive. Iverson has no help. Well, a lot of it had to do because those guys stood around and watched what Allen Iverson was able to do.
Vince Carter, outstanding fake, and gets the flush.
Me, I think you have a better grasp of what's cool and what's uncool.
Vince Carter, that's cool as he drains a 2-pointer to open play. John, and it's Carney getting the step on Carter. And a floater doesn't go, rebounded by Carter.
I like the way the Nets are defending, getting the ball, and then pushing it up the floor. When you push the ball up the floor, the defense collapses, and that time, because of it, Vince Carter steps into a rhythm jump shot.
Vince Carter buries the 3. He's got 11. And the first net in double figures. Nets with their largest lead. 55-44 in the third. Timeout. Philly. Off the Carter miss. Right the rebound. Carter attacking and slams. Oh, the middle opened up for Vince Carter. And he found his way to the hoop.
But not falling in love with the jump shot. Vince Carter realizing that the paint was open and he attacked that area.
13 points, 5 rebounds for Carter. Iguodala clean.
Well, Vince Carter getting into the paint area, no help comes, and then waving his finger, excited. He says, no, Mark Jackson, I should be in Vegas.
Oh, Vince is going to hear about it. You know that. Do you find that? Do you find players coming up to you often with stories that they hear from family members, friends, from the broadcast?
Yes, I do. A bunch of times. I've had teams not.
Now, we do know that Vince Carter's mom tapes every broadcast. and then we'll go through it with a fine-tooth comb and usually jot down your comments.
I'm fine with that. What do you want me to say? Take it back? That's not going to happen.
Nets had their largest lead of 11 with 4 minutes to go in the third. And Vince Carter able to draw the foul. 2 free throws coming for Carter. And Andre Iguodala picks it up, number 4 on him. Since their largest lead, Sixers have outscored them 34-17.
Just what the Nets needed to do, get the ball into the hands of Vince Carter, and he put the ball on the floor. There's not a guy in white jersey that can defend him. So you're letting him off the hook if you don't run your offense through him. That time, looking to be aggressive and stop the bleeding, getting to the line.
Mo Cheeks with assistant coaches Jim Lynam, formerly of the Nets, and Henry Bibby. Carter, 2 out of 2. House down the baseline, gives it up. Sixers can't control it. Carter can. Bank shot goes down for VC.
Right now, Vince Carter putting the team on his back. 2 straight possessions, 2 straight attempts getting into the paint area. The little things you must do. It won't show up in the box score, but that time Vince Carter setting the screen, opening up the opportunity for Eddie House in transition to bury a wide open jump shot. But it was Vince Carter that made that play on the offensive end. So here's a situation where Vince Carter staying alive, active, coming up with the loose basketball, not settling, attacking the paint area, and says to everybody, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I read lips, Ian. I don't know. I read lips.
Wow. You read them
and
before he speaks.
Setting the screen, creating the opening for Eddie House, knocking down the jumper, and tying this ball game. Yes, I read lips. I read minds.
That was amazing.
I knew you was going to say that.
What am I thinking now? Sixer uniform next year. Iguodala. Block shot. Carter saves. And Vince Carter took a shot to the face. This could be a contact lens issue with the left eye of Carter. And the Nets forced to burn 1 of their 2 timeouts.
You like the mindset of Vince Carter turning the corner, going to the paint. Andre Iguodala certainly has a case with stepping in for position, coming up with the no call, but he had position. It could have been an offensive foul, but Vince Carter looking to be aggressive, getting a paint touch. Nice little look on the floater, going up for the second shot opportunity, taking the hit from Dallenberg on the second shot opportunity.
With 39.8 remaining, and the Nets down by 2. Carter trying to make sure he can see out of that left eye after taking the shot from Samuel Dallenberg.
And Bird, right now with 39.8 seconds to go, you're down 2 points.
It's involved in another tight one. Here's Carter, little shake and bake, spin, draws the foul against Iguodala. And free throws coming for Carter.
And this is where you just shake your head. He is absolutely too good to be defended one-on-one. Anytime he has the basketball in his hands and he's in an attack mode, there's nothing the defense can do. You're pretty much at his mercy because of his explosiveness on the offensive end.
5th foul on Iguodala. Big free throws for Carter. First one. Rims out. Wright and Collins will check in for defensive purposes.
And this goes back to the keys that Lawrence Frank was talking about as a free throw shooter. It's still plenty of time. This is a big one, and then get back and get a stop.
They are 13 of 24 as a team. Second attempt, count it. 86-85. And the Sixers take timeout.
20 seconds
At their disposal.
Pretty much just like the Nets. There's no
left. They went for the 3. Carter. Nets down by 3. Carter down the lane, forced to give it up. House, the jumper goes, but for 2. Nets believe it was a 3-pointer. And the question will be, officials, where was Eddie House? Tough to tell. It looks like that toe was on the line. Looks like the right toe was on the line. Carter. Outside for House. Very difficult to tell from that angle.
Well, I would not want to be the guy getting paid to make that decision. That right foot looks like it's on the line, but it's an awfully close play.
Very close.
But how about the execution? Vince Carter making that play happen by drawing the defense and then finding shooters. Not falling in love with the three-point line, but telling the defense, you decide what we do. When they collapse, he finds Eddie House, the shooter, all by himself. Kyle Korver, you are too late. And Eddie House, you're talking about winning a bogey. He is selling it. That is Denzel Washington. Going to a strong hand and finding guys. Force him to go away from his strength and help from a non-shooter.
Tied at 88. Sixers looking for the win. 5 seconds left. Contact from the corner. Out of bounds. With 1.1, Iguodala was able to throw it off the nets. Nets hoping for overtime. Sixers looking for one last gasp in regulation.
You don't want anything going to the basket right now.
Iguodala. Outside, Smith lets it fly. No good. This is like Groundhog Day. Carter one-on-one with Iguodala. Kidd moving without the ball, but Carter will take it himself. High floater, and it goes down. Something just flew onto the court from the stands. Looks like a t-shirt of some sort.
All-Stars win the game. They separate themselves from regular players, and Vince Carter has certainly done that down the stretch, but you have to finish it off.
Nets wanted a goaltending on Dalembert. Boards.
You're thinking, where did this come from? But this guy had this type of ability. A lot of it is on Allen Iverson being here, but also it's him as Cliff Robinson knocks down the J.
A three-pointer from the corner. Robinson gives the Nets a 1-point lead.
The Nets, your veteran basketball team, you have to realize there's plenty of time left.
So we get a stoppage here. In overtime, Sixers 97, Nets. Now we're ready. Robinson hands to Carter. Carter, leaning attempt, doesn't get it, but a foul call. And Vince will head to the line with his team down by 4.
Tough shots from Vince Carter, but good things happen when you put pressure on the defense. That time creating the contact from Andre Miller, and Andre Miller could not believe it, and neither could Iguodala. They're saying, where's the foul? But Vince Carter looking to get into the paint area once again.
Third personal on Miller. Carter went 1 of 2 at the end of regulation. And he misses on the first. Free throws continue to be a major storyline for the Nets. They are 14 of 26, 54%. Second attempt for Carter. He hits.
Timeout, Sixers.
Timeout, Philly. 1:01 remaining on the clock. 3 shots, and are now 5 of 8 overall.
2-point and then look to get a stop. You still don't have to foul because it's still a 1-possession game if you get a score.
Eddie House hands it to Kidd. They look for Carter, drives in, and banks it in. Vince Carter with a quick 2. And here's Korver with his second attempt.
And this is a situation where they love to push the ball in transition, get the defense to collapse, and take what they give.
Korver. It's good. 100-98. Kidd gives it up. Carter a 3. Online, but no good. Vince Carter going for the victory. Off the mark. And the Nets lose another heartbreaker. In overtime, the Sixers get the win. Vince Carter loves the drama. But this is turning out to be a soap opera.
I don't know if teams scout or not, but this is a play that the Nets run time and time again, was able to get the look that they wanted off the dribble penetration, the handoff from Kidd to Carter, speed dribble, and Vince Carter able to step into a rhythm jump shot. That's a high percentage shot. The same exact play from the Toronto game where he gets a wide open look. That time he knocks it down, and this one was certainly on line. Nets with another frustrating loss.
It has been that kind of season for the Nets. Sixers over the Nets. Coming up next, the Nissan postgame right here on Yes. Nets basketball is produced by Frank DeGrace, directed by John Wilson. Today's pregame and halftime produced by Bill Bolin. The supervising producer is Woody Fryman, and the executive producer is John Filippelli. Join us again on Wednesday when the Nets visit the Atlanta Hawks. Game time is set for 7 o'clock. Our coverage begins at 6:30. For more on the Yes Network, log on to yesnetwork.com. So, for Mark Jackson and our entire crew, this is Ian Eagle. We'll come back with some final thoughts in just a moment. Bob Lorenz in the postgame starts right now.
All right, so let's talk about one individual, Vince Carter. Again, the leading scorer, 23 points, but his shooting has been off about 35% tonight as he went 8 of 23. What is it right now about his shot selection?
I don't have that answer with Vince. You know, I think Vince, if you ask him directly, will tell you that he feels like he's taking good shots, taking shots in the flow of the offense. I can think back on a few occasions where maybe the shots were a bit ill-advised, but you know, in the fourth quarter and overtime, I didn't have a huge problem with the shots that he took. Obviously, you make a three at the end. We're not having this discussion right now, and the Nets walk out of here with a win, feeling good about themselves, heading to Atlanta. It comes down to that one final shot. Vince has made it before. He didn't make it tonight.
And I don't have a problem at all in the fourth quarter and overtime, just like Bird. He made plays, whether it be for himself or finding guys on the perimeter in the seams. Those are the things you want Vince Carter to do. Also, on the defensive end, he guarded Iguodala, shutting him down the stretch. He was the guy battling and trying to compete against Iguodala. The problem I have is I want that same mentality that you had in the fourth and the overtime. I want you to start the game that way. Don't allow guys to defend you. You're too good offensively. You have the package. Don't settle. Put pressure on the defense, and you will open up opportunities for your supporting cast.
Great look. I thought it was good. I thought it was going down. It's a little long, but it was right on target. So can't be mad about that one.
But how bad is the stretch right now?
I mean, just like any other game, we won a 3-game losing streak, just like we were on the West Coast. We were able to bounce back. So hopefully, we can persevere and do it again.
Is it a case of just a team working its way out of it right now?
That's it. We just have to work our way out of it. Continue to believe and stick with each other. Keep playing hard and eliminate some of the little mistakes that puts us in this predicament.
You wonder at some point when a break is going to go your team's way.
We wonder
when a break is going to go your team's way.
Can't beg for it. You just have to play it and make it happen. That's how I feel.
Where did you think this game slipped away from you guys?
We stopped scoring. I mean, we had an 11-point lead at one point, and we just kind of let it slip away. And we just had to, just fight. So, then we gave the lead away, so we had to fight to just really give us an opportunity. We found a way, and, one shot away.
Is it again where your margin of error is so small?
Minimal. Of course, we know it's very limited, and we just have to continue to work towards limiting each night. We don't. Of course, we don't. It's not trial and error time, but at the same time, when we make those mistakes, we can't hang our heads. We have to learn from it, avoid it the next time, and hopefully we can do something about it. I mean, we played a little better. We're still up and down, but we played a little better than we did our showing in Orlando and Detroit. So hopefully we can get out of this.
Lorenz, enjoy the rest of your night, and we will see you next time. Take care.